Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by today, it means a lot to me. This is for wherever you have Taurus in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a weekly love reading from me, okay? So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It may not resonate for every Taurus out there. If it does, I'd love to have you as a subscriber or to click the like button to help the channel grow. I've got some freebies coming out in the near future for some free readings and things. And it would be great to have you as part of the gang. When I was doing the pre-shuffle, and if you're not new to this channel now and maybe you've watched a few of my, a couple of my videos, you probably have heard me saying that I like to do the pre-shuffle away from the camera. I do this for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because I know that you're incredibly busy, Taurus, with your life. And the secondly is because it's quite private how I channel the energy, but channel it I do. And what I picked up on is that someone has caught your attention, Taurus. I picked up on an awful lot of sexual chemistry and energy, possibly from a fire sign, doesn't have to be. But there's definitely a lot of sexual chemistry. This person has really captivated your attention. And there's a lot of emotion between the two of you. You may not know it just yet. I don't know if you do, but they certainly have a lot of emotion for you. I'm not sure just from the pre-shuffle energy whether they've actually made a move on you just yet, but they are certainly looking at you and you are looking at them, whether that's on social media or any other way that you want to look at them. But there's a lot of chemistry there. I'm not sure, it wasn't clear to me, but I was sort of edging on the bet that they haven't really made too much of a taken too much action towards you at this particular point in time. That was just my initial reaction. Now that doesn't mean that you haven't hooked up in a particular way. As I said, there's an awful lot of sexual chemistry there, so it doesn't mean that you haven't physically come together with this person. It's just perhaps the action that I'm talking about isn't them expressing exactly how it is that they are feeling. But believe me, I picked up an awful lot of emotion and sexual chemistry from your person. I'm smiling here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to get some clarification on certain aspects of this. I feel that there is communication between the two of you. I feel that it's definitely come from your end. I have to assign your energy and their energy, and I do it this way. But please, switch the roles if you feel that it's needed. Okay, in the recent past, we've got the Page of Wands, we've got the Nine of Cups, and we've got the Page of Cups. I feel that you have given some kind of indication to your person about exactly how it is that you feel about them. I'm not quite sure if it's been clear enough to your person. You may have flirted or given what you perceive to be a clear message and a clear indication that you are interested in this person on a deeply romantic level. It's just from their perspective, I'm not quite sure if that message has been received loud and clear. Can you see we've got the Page of Cups here? The wave is coming over the top. There's a lot of emotion and a lot of sort of feeling there, but it doesn't look like any of it's going to go in the cup anytime soon. Between you, we've got the 9 of Cups. This is like a wait and see, almost like a wait and see energy. It's almost like a cat and mouse. It's almost like a cat and mouse type of game, you know. I do, from this particular energy, I do feel that it's a very new connection. This is a very lustful new connection. In the present situation, we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the 3 of Swords in reverse here, and we've got the Queen of Cups. Now, interestingly, the Queen of Cups is in your person's energy, and we're elevating here from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Your person is interested. Look, you can see here, they're just about to take a sip of that cup of love. Now, just because we talk about he and she in tarot, you know, obviously the Queen is a she, that just remember, I always say to you every week, Taurus, you know, that there is no gender in tarot. What we're doing is we're reading the energy, but of course, for the clarity and the ease of the conversation, we must assign he and she to the conversation. However, there is no gender in tarot. So if I start saying she, because there's a queen, that doesn't mean it's a female, like in the physical body of the material world. It's the energy. This energy can quite easily be masculine, can be a masculine person, you know. What we've done is we've elevated from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups here, and you can see the Queen is just about to take a sip of the cup of love here, but they haven't quite done it yet. I feel it's because they're a little bit uncertain as to how you feel about them. You know how you feel about them, and as far as you're concerned, you've given them a perfect amount of clue and a perfect amount of idea. However, I think it's sort of bypassed them a little bit, Taurus. That's what I feel. I feel like as if it's sort of bypassed them. I think you're sitting there wondering what to do next. This is Earth energy. I think you're assessing the situation, wondering how on earth you're going to proceed with this connection at this particular point in time. Personally, I don't think you've got to do too much, because I think your person is going to come in and sort of start recognising, if they haven't already, or start feeling at least comfortable in the fact that they acknowledge that you have got some interest. However, we do have this 3 of Swords in the reverse here. Why is this 3 of Swords in the reverse? Let's just get a different deck here. Normally when it comes out this way, it signals some kind of third-party interference, third-party energy, some kind of heartbreak, usually that's coming from an external, caused by an external force. However, it's come in the reverse, so it's the opposite of that. So possibly something's come to an end in the recent past here that has caused some kind of problem. Let's just get some clarity. Please tell me why the 3 of Swords is here for the reverse. I'm being told these 2. I think one of you is out of a. I think one of you is out of a connection. We've got the 9 of Swords. So it's not a pretty energy. This, you know, you can see it's in the present situation. But for some reason, I'm taking it that it's recently come to some kind of conclusion with the King of Swords. And we've got the 9 of Cups. I think this person has been some kind of wonderful energy that's entered your life, Taurus. I think this person is very eloquent with how they speak and how they communicate. I feel that this person is very stable within their life and has their ducks in a row, is how I want to say it. You know, that they're very materially secure, and also a good communicator. I think perhaps some of their communication style has pretty much put you at ease. What this card is saying to me is that you felt a little bit insecure, and this person has come in with their communication style and just the way that they are, and just relayed some of those fears basically, and just made you feel comfortable enough to take a leap of faith in the fact that although you've got emotion for this person, there was something possibly mentally holding you back of whether or not to actually go forward with it. Not that you don't want to, but sometimes we can, you know, sometimes it's caused by fear. I'm picking up on the fact that perhaps you've had some kind of worry or fear. Only you know what that's about. Either it's because you feel perhaps you're not good enough, or you feel angsty because you're not sure how your person feels about you. But I feel that something has come in to actually relieve those fears. I think perhaps this person, with this Queen of Cups here and this King of Swords, the King of Swords being a card of communication, and the Queen of Cups here being a card of emotion, I feel that perhaps they've conveyed to you some kind of clarification as to how it is they feel, and pulled you out of this uncertain energy where you felt a little bit sort of uncertain and possibly even a little bit nervous. Okay, in the near future we've got the Page of Swords in reverse, we've got the Two of Cups. Some lovely energy between you, look at that. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. There's something getting in the way of this connection in the near future, and it's nothing to do with the fact that you don't have emotion or love for each other. I suppose with things that are going on, it can be one of many things. It can be the fact that we are in a lot of travel, have a lot of travel restrictions at the moment. Some areas of the world are back in quarantine and lockdown, and it could be something like this. Let's just get a little bit. We do have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. There is something indicated in the near future here for the fact that there will be that will cause this connection a little bit of a problem, a little bit of an issue. However, it's got nothing to do with the emotion between the two of you, or the love, or the lust. So let's just get some clarity on this. Why is the Page of Swords here for Taurus? Okay, we've got the Three of Swords in the upright here. It's come out in the reverse in the present situation, but it's come out in the upright here. This tells me that this goes back to what I just said, that there is something getting in the way of this connection in the near future. This is a future energy. It may not have happened yet, but it's coming. There is something getting in the way of this connection, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the love. Can you see this Knight of Cups here? No, look at this. This is a an energy of the fact that you're expressing and feeling emotion for this person. This is like the Romeo of the tarot deck. We just ignore the fact that it's a masculine on the card. It can apply to a female also. This is the Romeo or the Casanova of the tarot deck. There's certainly, this goes back to the fact that there's definitely emotion and love here, but there's something on the outside that is getting in the way, and it is causing a lot of pain here. We've got the Knight of Wands here, also clarifying this Page of Swords in the reverse. I do perceive some kind of physical separation here that is a barrier to communication and actually coming together. That's what I perceive. It's got nothing to do with the emotion that is felt for this person. Let's just get for your person. Let's just clear up your person's energy with the Two of Pentacles in reverse here. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Okay, it's clear to me. It's clear. Okay. I do see a small breakdown in communication coming, and I do see a small, almost like a miscommunication or some kind of uncertainty on both your part and your person's part. And I feel like it's got something to do with the fact that you can't come together and bring your life together as you would in a normal dating situation, in a sort of classic dating situation. And what I mean by that is that it's not possible to sort of hook up together, go out for too many dinners or actual physical dates with each other. There's something external. There's something external to both of you with the situation that is going on at the moment that is causing some kind of blockage. However, what I perceive to happen is that the blockage then becomes internalized. So something is physically interfering from the outside, but then you start to internalize that and almost begin blowing it up out of proportion. I do see the fact that you can't come together at this particular point in time. 3 Cups is a social card. It's the card of getting together with your friends, getting together, meeting up in the physical 3D world. However, energetically, you are on your person's mind. They want to get together with you. They are looking into the future, hoping to actually pull you into their life. But it's uncertain with them at this particular point in time as to when that can be. They're thinking about it though. They're thinking about it. Let's just get 3 more cards here. Let's just get 3 more cards just to give a little bit of clarity. You may even perceive that your person is rejecting you. I don't think that's happening. I just think that there's this outside interference at the moment that's making it difficult. Yeah, there is certainly some kind of struggle here. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. I feel that because there is this outside interference which is preventing you from coming together or seeing too much of each other, I do feel that this will lead to some kind of breakdown in communication. However, I only see it as a temporary blip. I see the fact that with the Queen of Pentacles here and with the Strength card, that there will be resolution. There will be a resolution to the situation. What I'm being guided to tell you, Taurus, is not to be defensive. Not to be too defensive with your person if they don't respond to your messages or your perceived interest. The fact you're trying to communicate your interest to this person or to express how you feel. So you're almost doing it in a cryptic way. Perhaps you need to be a little bit clearer about how it is that you're going to express that, because your person, without it being absolutely spelled out in black and white, your person may not pick up on that, and that will cause some kind of wounded warrior and possibly the Tower moment. Remember, we had the Tower at the bottom of the deck, I said earlier. So this could cause some kind of small breakdown, but I only see it as a temporary thing, because there is love between you. That's what I have this week for you, Taurus. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's much appreciated. Do consider giving me a subscription or a like, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye bye.